This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, and verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Wadash, and double honor to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, who I learned this truth from. And peace and salutations to the elect that's scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, pushing this truth in sincerity and meekness without wavering, as well as risking their life and freedom to do so. This is your brother ICR from the GMS Cleveland Church, and I'm back with another lesson. Lord willing, it is edifying to one of the Lord's elect, and this is going to be quick. And as you see, it says rapper Erica Banks says it's completely normal to lose count of your body count as a grown woman, quote unquote. After counting up to 20, you stop counting your body count. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. See, and this is why the scriptures say what it says. It says keep her in straitly. What straitly means in a narrow position, okay? Which means what? You have to set forth these law, statutes, and commandments to the Israelite woman, man. All right, because without these law, statutes, and commandments, you see what happens to the Israelite woman. She's given liberty to sleep with men. When it says she opened her quiver against every arrow, you know what it means, man. She out there busting it open. You see, and this is why the Israelite woman is like the elder apostle Gabar always says, the so-called black woman is the least desired woman on the planet Earth, man. Yeah, she wants every man. Well, they would like to sleep with the black woman, but would they want to settle down with her? Hell no, man. Why? Because these women are completely filthy. These women will sleep with multiple men in the same day without washing themselves properly. Okay, and then wonder why they have a smell down there. Okay. And wonder why they having multiple diseases and can't tell who the fuck the father is of the child. See, these women over here in the United States of America have been given liberty by Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. Okay, and this has destroyed them. Okay, their mind is completely altered. Okay, they're filled with spirits from different men. All right, and this is why the so-called black woman can't fucking properly function, man. She can't function. She can't think right, man. You date a so-called black woman, you ask her how many men you slept with. First thing she gonna say is, why does that matter? Well, that's because she says that because she's ashamed to say how many people she slept with. Okay, and as she should be. Well, really, you shouldn't be ashamed. You should honestly be stoned. All right, as the scriptures say, to do with a woman that's commits adultery. All right, because in the ancient world, your father would give the daughter away to a man that he deems fit, okay, and through that marriage, okay, well, marriage is consecrated by sex, and during that sex, they will have a token of the covenant, which is the blood on the sheets, okay, and you know that would symbolize that they are a marriage that will solidify their marriage. Now, if she, now in this day and age, the so-called black woman, if she busted up to you, she don't believe that she's yours or anything, man. She doesn't believe she's yours until it's a ring on the finger, right? Hey, the nigga Aaron the plumber, right? He said a bitch will give you some pussy before she give you a burger, and that's real shit. That's truth. These women will give you some pussy before they give you anything else, man. You see, this is why the so-called black woman is the least desired, man. All right. So let me play this video, man, because this is the so-called black woman. All right, majority of them. All right, because you do have elect women that are so-called black women. All right, Judite women. All right. But majority of these women here in the United States of America, they're an abomination in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, they think they're valuable as they get older, which we know as a woman gets older, as she gets older, she loses her value, because her value is what? Her sex appeal, man. When women get older, they lose that, man. So this is why Jake always goes after young women. You see what I'm saying? Like the elder monk who says, get them while they young, man. You know, don't get no old bitch, man. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck the bitch ran through? You see what I'm saying? Hey, there's no such thing as pair bonding with the so-called black woman. She can easily move on, man. All right, she easily moves on to the next. That's why the apostles call it the cock carousel. They just going around the cock carousel, jumping from dick to dick, man. All right, and they see nothing wrong with that, man. Because you simps, you out there pandering to the so-called black woman, man. And a lot of you simps, the Lord is gonna take you out, man. All right, because you're persuading Jake to not respect themselves, man. Hey, man, if the bitch got hella bodies, you know, don't settle down with the bitch, man. Don't settle down with no bitch anyway, like the Apostle Paul says, man. You know, read 1 Corinthians the 7th chapter, man. But if you burn and marry, that means what? Get you a woman, settle down. Now, does that mean go down to the courthouse and get Esau involved in your marriage? No. It means you just deal with a woman. You know, you settle down with her. You know, don't move in with the bitch. Don't have her move in with you. You don't move in with her. Y'all have your own space, but y'all rock with each other, man. You see, if she listens to you and she dwells with you, you know what I'm saying, comfortably, you know, she's doing everything you say, you know, deal with her, man. But if she's unruly, depart from the bitch, man. You see, in the ancient days, we would put our women away. Okay, we wouldn't deal with them for a certain period of time until they got their shit right. Okay, until they learn how to submit, and that spirit of rebellion was off of them. But in these days, you tell a bitch, all right, I'm not fucking with you for a couple months. You on probation or parole, whatever you might want to say. She's going to deal with another man. Okay, and they don't know. They think that you don't know that they deal with another man. We know. Okay, the law tells you about the law of jealousy, man. We know when our woman has committed adultery and trespassed against us. But nevertheless, let's play this video, man. All right, this is sick.
Nasty because I don't know. I said, girl, no, you're not nasty because you don't know your body count. Like,
what's your body?
Wait, you are nasty, man. Hey, there have been times I done bumped into chicks that I dealt with years ago, and they don't even remember me, man. You see, this is how high the so-called black woman's body count is, man. You see, and they think you just supposed to still fuck with them. No, man. You're a harlot. Technically, you're a harlot, right? Amos 7:7, thy wife shall be a harlot in the streets. Somebody deal with you like a harlot. I'm about to hit, boom, and I'm on about my business, man. I might even break you off some bread. Okay, yeah, I might feed you or something, you know, buy you a couple drinks. But other than that, I'm not taking you serious, man. You see? And that could be a stumbling block, all right, out there. So, you know, be careful with your liberty. Let not your liberty be a stumbling block. But also, be wise when dealing with these women, man. All right? Don't settle down with no bitch that got hella bodies, all right? Because those spirits can fuck with you, all right? This is why the so-called black woman, she has split personalities, man. The bitch Beyonce, she would call herself, her alias was Sasha Fierce, or Megan Thee Stallion. Forgot her alias or her split personality was I forgot what the fuck it was, but hey, Nicki Minaj, her shit was Roman Reigns or some shit like that, Roman Pierce, whatever it may be. These women are bugged the fuck out, man. All right, let's keep playing this video, then I'm gonna close out, and I'm gonna get it in the GNT too.
I don't know.
So you don't got a list?
Okay.
You have a list written down.
When I was 18, I had a list. Okay. When I was 18.
But that was
sick.
9 years ago.
Yeah. So once
So you done lost count and you don't have a
18, 9 years ago. So this bitch is 27, right? And she don't remember how many men she slept with, man. This is sickening. She should have been stoned to death after she slept with another man, but for her first, the man who took her virginity. Right? But over here in the United States of America, these women have been given liberty to gather abroad. And why is that? Because Esau has removed the so-called black man out of the household, man. So these women, they do whatever they want to do, and they learn this shit from their mothers, man. Okay? Don't be having no children. Hey, man, I can't tell you what to do, man. Right? If you ain't got no children, don't seek to have any. If you ain't got no woman, don't seek to have any, man. You see? Just keep playing.
I don't have a list and I lost count. I stopped counting because why are you counting after you become a grown person?
Let's end this shit. Oh, what's the number where you said it makes no sense to keep
Bruh, 20.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yeah,
After 20.
After 20, she said after 20, stop counting. So, you know what the nigga J. Cole said, and I'm quoting the lyrics, she said she only fucked about 4 or 5 niggas, so you gotta multiply that by 3. So really, this bitch slept with over 60 niggas, man. Okay? This is sickening, man. And this is weird. This is what IUIC tells you to marry. Alright? This is what we have to deal with here in the United States of America, the Israelite men. This is what we got to settle with. All right, this is what we're the leaders of our worldly leaders tell you to settle down with the so-called black woman. She's a queen. Well, yeah, she is a queen, because queen means whore. Okay, so that's exactly what she is, a prostitute, a hussy. Okay, and you want us to settle down and put this bitch on the pedestal, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. This is trifling, man. And this guy right here, he's a cuck, man. All right, look that word up, a cuck. This guy's a super simp, man. Justin LeBoy. He's the one that put these bitches on the pedestal, man. And he's the one that embraces, not embraces them, but persuades them. Well, not even persuades them, motivates them to keep being whores and sleeping with multiple men. Do what you do, queen. You see what I'm saying? This is that type of nigga, and he's gonna die, man.
Stop counting. Like, you gonna keep on counting. Like, it's just inevitable. It's gonna happen. Your mama fucked 40 niggas, for real. Like,
completely sickening, man. Completely sickening. So let's get this, Salaki. You can't make that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about the so-called black woman. Then the so-called black woman called me, man. All right, this is a spirit that this lesson had to come out, man. But I'm gonna get this in the GNT. All right, Cyrac 26, and I'm gonna start at 10 in the GNT. All right. So this is Cyrac. I'm not about to rate this app or none of that shit, bro. Cyrac, chapter 26, and verse 10 in the GNT. Alright, so let's grab this. This is the book of Cyrac, chapter 26, verse 10 through 12 in the GNT. It says, if your daughter is determined to have her own way, right, keep a close watch on her. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets, because the Israelite woman, all right, the Israelite child, the female, the girl, all right, the daughter, okay. You know, I speak for instance, my brother, his daughter, his first daughter, okay, she was, you know, when he at first went to jail, you know, he wasn't in her life. Guess what happened? She was being real promiscuous, man. Okay, real promiscuous. It was a song, Nelly Furtado and Timberland, but the song was called Promiscuous Girl. Lean at me, I know what you want, and I got what you need. Meaning what? She was looking for some dick, and he had it for her, man. You see? And, you know, they start dressing promiscuous, you know, provocative, and, you know, and then they start seeing men like it, and they get the attention, and these men, you know, they start to, you know, you know, talk game, you know, spit game to her, you know, and then they get the box, and guess what? They slide out. You see what I'm saying? And now that woman, she's looking, you know, she likes the feeling of getting plowed, all All right. Now she's searching. It's like a high. Even when the Israelite man first, gets a piece of box cat, it's like a high. It's like a drug. You so into it, you just chasing it and chasing it and chasing it. See, that's the thing between men and women. Men can sleep with multiple women. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're designed to do. Multiply. Okay. Multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. All right. Men are designed to sleep with multiple women. That's why there's more women on the earth than men. All right. But it's not like that for the so-called for the woman, man. You are designed to be with one man and one man forever. Okay, unless he dies. Okay, unless your husband, the man who took your virginity, dies, man, then you can remarry. All right, you're not designed to sleep around with multiple men. Okay, you lose your value when you do that. But the man, okay, specifically the Israelite man, his value goes up when the female sees how many women he has and how many women he done popped. You see, that's the difference. But verse 11. Okay, if she is too self-willed, be on guard and don't be surprised if she disappoints you, man. She turns out to be a fucking whore, man. Don't be surprised, man. Okay, you seen her conduct, you seen her mannerisms. You see she's self-willed. She don't listen to shit you gotta say, man. Don't be surprised when she turns out to be a whore, man. All right. It says she'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her. Just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available, man. See these women, all right, they sleep around with hella men. They have no discernment when they sleep with these men. Okay, 'cause some of these men be moles. They got diseases. You see what I'm saying? They just out there sleeping around, man. You see? And this is what happens when they get liberty. Okay, this is what happens in the United States of America. And this is what Esau is pushing throughout the four corners of the planet Earth. Revelation the 19th chapter, man. They push this around the whole four corners of the planet Earth. They doing this in the so-called Middle East. And this is why these nations are rising up against Esau, because they see that this lifestyle that he pushes and is adamant to push, okay, it's not beneficial. Okay, it's completely detrimental to the world, man. All right, and this is why Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to remove Esau, Edom, okay, from his dominion, from the throne, man. Okay, he's going to establish Yahushua, man. And when Yahushua rules, okay, these law, statutes, and commandments are going to be put back in order, and righteousness is going to be restored in the earth. Ain't going to be no fucking whores in the kingdom, man. All right, our women are not going to be whores, man. But the other nations, you're going to still have harlots from the other nations in the kingdom. Yeah, they're going to be amongst their own people. But our women, no, they're going to be in complete order, man. All right? They're going to be complete order, man. All right? And we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. All right? We're never going to sin anymore. Okay? And we're going to have new indestructible bodies on top of that, man. All right? So, I'm going to close out. Lord willing, to edifying to one of the Lord's elect. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. And double honor to my teachers, the head apostles and elders, a great millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. Ain't going to be no fucking harlots. Our women ain't going to be no fucking harlots in the kingdom, man. All right? Shalom, wa bababo. Kwam Yashar.